Alrighty, so we're here in the den with Captain Den and the Crispy Phoenixes. After last week's wonderful adventure where one of our players thought that he was a evocation wizard with a wand and decided to just pretty much terminate the entire party. Now we're staring down the barrel of a smoking wand and a possible TPK. And also Shiny isn't here this week, at least at the moment, so he gets off easy. So if any of the team wants to say something really negative about Shiny and supposedly his superior intellect and stupidity, and he almost killed us all, now's the time because he's not here.
And won't go back and watch this.
Well, he won't, so I'm not worried about it. No, I'm kidding. No, everybody has all good things to say about Shiny and what a great tactician he is at playing the game.
He is a
awesome.
blazing phoenix.
His aim could have been a little bit better.
More like a burnt phoenix. So, all right. Anyways, okay. Anyway, it was pretty exciting. It will make this part of the adventure more challenging. Though I'm gonna do one thing. I think Shiny would be up here, and I would be back here at this point. I think that's probably how this would work out. So I don't know. However you want to do it, Cameron.
You jump over there and use your shove ability. Get over there.
Yeah, I can push him straight into the Spectre, and that pretty much should end his life, right? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I won't do that. Because he probably won't help me either if I go down, because he doesn't have the ability to do anything helpful. All right, I'm done. So we just hear trickling of water, but no music. You want to go musicless?
No, I'm going to hit music here in a sec as soon as the combat starts up.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to turn it over since everybody's A-okay, and take it away.
All right, well, Den there just replayed what happened last week, so we're going to get right into it. Kick on the music and roll the combat right into Mordrin's turn and unpause us.
Okay.
Mordrin that hurt.
Yeah. Well, Mordrin is hurt, but he's at least got somebody between him and the Spectre, so it's in his best interest to keep that person there. I guess everybody's pretty jacked up. Yeah. How bad was Shiny hit? Did he take the full brunt of the fireball?
He did.
That's his heart.
Yeah, basically everybody took full damage. Yeah, I think everybody failed their saves.
Wow. That's awesome.
Including the guy with all the rings and cloaks of protection.
I think he failed the worst.
Yeah, alright. I think I'm just going to do a second level Cure Wounds on Evo, because he's up in the front there. So we will give him 11 points.
Except it is halved.
Oh, well, there you go. So you get 6 points?
Yeah, half round up.
Okay, well, Evo, you get 6 points.
It may be the Mournland, but it is a benign universe.
And no, and then no second spell as a bonus action.
Pretty sure the rules say no, but
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I'd have to look at that one up.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Right.
I know you can't do like another full action spell. You can't do that.
Right.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
What bonus action spell do you have?
Healing Word.
Because I'm fairly certain the game system, the computer game that I mentioned earlier, so that we're not plugging for people, allowed you to do that for Healing Word.
All right, so
if you want to go ahead and look it up while we're going into the other rounds of everybody else, then We'll move on,
Okay.
and we can
All right.
retcon it.
Okay. I will end my turn then.
Okie dokie, bringing us to the Whirling Dervish Roland.
All right. Well, let's see. I do not see any targets, so.
Wearing his fancy new cloak of fire attraction.
Yep. Let's see. So. I am going to take a step back into the light to see if I can assess better. Oh, look at that. There is something over there.
Come back into the light, Roland.
That's right, I'll protect you. And that's a skeleton and... Wow, alright, we got targets. I am going to...
I'm like, Roland, we're retreating, you fool! I scream at him as he runs by.
Yeah, I will do a... let's see, a fighting style. I'm going to do a defensive flourish. Spend a bardic inspiration point. And I'll roll what that is. Second. Oh, look at that. So I will now strike at the specter with my short sword. Hack at him. Stay away from my friends, you foul image of a person.
That's some biting words right there, man.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's a hit.
That's it. Awesome. And add 8 to that. That is 15 points.
Ooh. Your short sword tearing through the etheric wisps of its form. It does one of those ghostly howls of anger and pain.
And I will take my second attack.
Okay. Also a hit.
And add 8, so 18 more points.
You literally tear this thing to ectoplasmic shreds, and it dissipates.
Aha! Come, my friends! There's nothing to fear! And I will advance on the skeleton and take my bonus action for yet one more strike with the rapier. Nope. I don't know.
That one fails.
Nope. Okay.
He's
Never
wearing
know skeleton.
plate.
All right. Well, I also add 8 to my AC, so I have an AC of 27 at the moment.
Whoa. Damn. Okay.
And I will. Let's see. Hold on. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh. I will move behind him
All right.
and end my turn.
It pivots along with your movement and strikes at you. It's a good thing that cranked up your AC. What is it now? 27?
27.
Okay, that was a miss. And its second attack, even a natty 20, fails to hit you.
Actually, technically, a natural 20 always hits.
Always hits, right? Well then,
Sorry, Roland.
Huh. It measured you with that first strike and skewers
Well,
you.
actually,
with
let me triple check that. I'm sorry.
No, I mean,
No
I think
worries.
that's a house rule, right? So that's how we've always done it. So
Ones are always
I'll give you
fails, 20s are
Yeah.
always hits.
Yep.
20
Yeah.
always
Don't wanna give you
succeeds,
that.
1 always fails.
Just like with the Death Star.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It says that. Automatic success on a natural 20.
And it's still a crit. So
And
here
it's
comes
still a
that.
Yeah,
He'll
okay.
avenge your death.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of damage.
He's not dead.
As
And fast.
as it skewers you with its sword right through a leg.
Ooh. That's an ouchie.
And it ends its turn, bringing it around to Ironsides.
Ironsides hearing Roland is going to come to his aid. He's going to go his 40 feet movement. Hopefully Rage is still active here because it was
Every
yesterday,
turn.
but
Yeah.
last week. He's going to hit him. His first attack's going to be with his great axe with advantage.
That's a
22.
hit.
It's a hit. That also means I'm going to do Divine Fury. So we're going to hit damage on that. And then that's going to be 5. And then the great axe damage is going to be 14. So that's going to be 19 total on the first hit.
And you shatter the remains of the skeleton.
And does that end combat?
That indeed ends combat for right now.
Oh, heavens.
Well done, Roland. I came to your aid.
Absolutely.
I'll ping out 60 feet to see if there's any more evil that's moving towards us.
Okay. You stretch out with your feelings. Another shameless reference.
You're gonna get a suit, dude.
Hey, galactic magi. Whatever. Space wizards. You sense no evil undead within the radius of your spell.
I think we finally got the last one. I turn around and slap Shiny upside the head. What the hell were you thinking, you idiot? Is Shiny in the game finally?
I don't think he's back yet. You could save that for when he comes back.
No, I don't care.
He was
We're playing
inspiring us.
Inspiring to burn us all alive? What the hell?
Cole goes,
Helping
I don't
us-
feel so well.
Push our limits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need a little rest.
Shiny hangs his head. I forgot about walls. And maybe we should step back out and reassess ourselves.
Is Cole alive?
Cole is.
is
Okay.
She's hurting though. She's hurting bad.
All right, let's pull out. Let's get out of here. Rolling.
I'm coming.
I kick him in the butt when he walked out. It was a good
Are
shot,
we-
but you could have died if he would have hit you, you idiot.
You leaving, or are we
never
going to set up in here?
No, we're getting the hell out of here. Are you kidding me? All our healing is like totally not. There's some evil curse on this place. Is Killian
Oh,
alive?
Trying to remember if this
Yes.
broadly
I'm
more.
Come on, let's go, Killian. You're just sitting there.
Fireball.
We're getting out.
There
of
he
here.
is.
Yeah.
There's the
Yes.
Fireball King.
I put the wand away, by the way. I put it in deep snow.
I honestly think you should give the wand to somebody who's a little bit more intelligent with it. Maybe. I don't know.
Come on. What are the chances he's going to do that
Come on,
twice?
Killian. We're getting
Yeah,
out of here. Come
exactly.
on,
Yeah,
Mm.
I like your
man. Leave you in
confidence.
the dark if you don't
Thank
keep coming.
I can see in the dark. It's okay.
All right.
Yeah, for whatever reason, my screen's locked up.
Oh, it's locked up?
Yep.
I'll have you follow.
Okay, that's fine.
I start prestidigitating, cleaning all the burn and cinders off my clothes.
Cole would indeed attempt to heal if she's got any spells left.
Are we going to do a long rest or a short rest?
That's up to you guys. I mean, you guys technically you've been up for a couple hours. You see, as you come out of the cave, Phelan still
already?
in the process. Yeah, it's like that was quick.
It didn't go well.
He's in the midst of setting up camp.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna help him set up camp. I showed that I don't have any healing spent or any spells spent. Maybe we just didn't get enough time. I think I spent. Oh no, I used my. Did I use a cure wounds on you, or I think I used my dice on you?
You used the healing light, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cole is now officially out of spell slots.
Oh, I didn't see.
Now, is it just in the cave that we only heal half?
We'll find out.
I think we're definitely in long rest, yeah.
I'm asking since Cole just healed.
She heals only for half,
Oh. Okay.
even outside the cave.
All right. Well, I'm
I was gonna say, I thought that was a Mornlands thing.
It's yeah. You've been in the Mournlands now for a little while, and it's taking its toll on everything, magic and physical.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So it's not generalized. It's the whole Morelands.
I think maybe we should
Right,
set up
yeah,
a,
it's the whole
long
Mornlands.
rest camp here and
Because I'll walk like a good, half a mile away and try a cure wounds on myself.
Okay. You can cast it as per normal, but it does only affect you for half.
All right. Good thing I suck.
I'm gonna burn one on myself as well, just in case. Yeah. Oh well. Every little bit helps.
All right.
Cole agrees with Ironsides. If we should probably be at full strength if we're going to try this again, and
Well, yeah, but we need to get anybody who's going to be sitting here on watch to full strength so they don't die. If
well, the Warforged are in Sentinel mode. It's permanent watch.
Sentinel mode with being as badly hurt as you are means something comes up and hits you once and you quietly die and nobody hears you. So
Well, there's three of us
yeah.
that have that feat. So
Well, who do we
This
want
is
to?
on, that's on. That one's going to. I don't know whose name. I can't remember anything.
Cole,
No.
Shiny.
No.
Ironside,
No.
Shiny,
No.
Killian.
Thank you. God. Sorry, Killian. So you got
Can't
four,
remember
Killian.
my name.
I'm it's been a rough
At
day.
least
Man.
he's not Phelan.
Yeah, at least I'm not doing damage to you. Come on. All right, so
Is that a challenge, by the way?
I'm just gonna ignore you. That's also to Killian. So you get 7, Killian.
How far are you?
And
You still need some topping off.
let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Killian,
Need some topping off, Killian?
Yes. I'm
How,
fine.
how far are you at now?
Down by 18.
Okay, that's probably good.
Well, I'll
Here,
I mean,
I'll. There you go.
yeah, I'll,
There's another 5 points for you.
Yay.
I'll do a
What about you,
healing word.
Ironsides?
I could use some healing. Cole, but he would definitely say Cole needs more attention.
That's to Killian, I guess. Killian 5 more points.
Mm.
All right, this one goes to Cole.
There's
These
4
are all
points.
half, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
everything's
so-
half.
So that's 4 points to Cole. I got.
And 3 points to Cole, so 7.
And I'll throw one his way.
I'm starting to get
Oh, boy.
tired.
Cool. Grab another 6 points.
Why are you using healing word?
'Cause that's all I got.
Oh, you don't have. I thought you had cure wounds too.
No, I swapped that out two levels ago.
All right. So Cole's still the worst. She worse than you,
Cole,
Ironsides?
she's about halfway at this point. She's a
All
little
right.
over half.
Well, we'll give her. There's another 6 points for. And I got 1 spell slot left.
Well, you shouldn't
We
spend
need
them
to
all.
cure.
I'd keep one for just in case something happens.
All right. Okay. I'll leave that then. So I'm done curing.
All right, I'm gonna do one for myself. Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one for myself as well.
And myself didn't do much.
At least I'm in double digits.
Lucky. All right. I got 1 first level slot I'm holding, but other than that, I've.
Where are you at, Modric? How you doing?
I'm at 8.
I'll throw you one more. Let's see. Oh, another 4.
Okay, I will take it. Thank you very much. That at least gets me into double digits.
Mm.
Okay. Well,
I feel the full social ostracism of the party since I received 0 healing. I'm gonna use my hit dice.
That
Blazing
is
Phoenixes
should.
don't give a fuck about me.
We gave you extra healing potions. You can use those if you wish. But
No,
sorry,
I will use those in combat.
You're
That's
not.
okay.
You're not going to get any sympathy from anybody.
All right, I rage quit the party.
Well, okay, so you just take your stuff and walk into the Moorlands? Is that what you do?
I walk in the Moorlands so I can use my healing die by myself when I rest.
Of course, you didn't ask for any healing or speak up. You just sat there and kept quiet. Are you
It's all
asking
good.
for healing?
Well, no, I am way too proud, and I feel bad for what happened.
All right,
You're-
there you go.
You were
Well,
healing up
I'll
the
still sing you a
watchstanders.
song of rest.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet. So we haven't, and we got it. You got to make the rest to get the rest. So we're just
Yeah.
preparing to take a rest. So okay, I got one last first level healing spell, and that'll leave me with 1 spell slot. This goes to Roland. Crap, 3 points.
I'll take it.
So I will be part of the first watch, and I will try to take a short rest while we're waiting, or while we're watching.
Oh yeah, you can easily take a short rest. Nobody's really sleepy tired. You're just aching in pains and resting. It's not even lunchtime yet.
Yeah, Roland can cast a spell and put everybody to sleep for a good 12 hours.
That's true.
So are we doing a short rest or a long rest?
Well, everybody, so me and remember, even though you're on watch, if you're going to try to get a long rest, you have to be resting. If you do anything during that long rest, you lose it. So having all 3 of our strongest fighters or few of our strongest fighters potentially get a blown rest because they're off watch or something like that, it's probably not a good thing. So I'd split you guys up.
Well, the Warforged don't sleep, and I just do my little healthy nap.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If anything disturbs you, you blow your long rest and you don't get it. That's what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying that's why we should break them up a little bit.
You can just do another long rest if it gets interrupted, right? Not under massive time pressure, right?
It depends. The DM might start throwing exhaustion on us and stuff like that because we can't get a good rest going on, depending on the Mournland. So, I'll take the first watch with Killian. How's that sound?
That's good.
Okay.
Cool. So
I'll take the second watch. That way, if I should have my rest in the second half of the night.
Yeah,
Three
well,
Warforged.
so our long rest is 6 hours.
Yeah. So
And the
well-
Warforged will divide themselves up to maximize safety.
all right.
That's
So me and Killian are gonna hang out. So, and then I guess me and Roland are gonna try to do dueling songs of rest.
Well, you only need one. You can only get one.
Oh, Calvin does it, so we both roll and we take the highest. At
Oh,
least that's
I
what we
see.
did last
Okay.
time. I don't know. Are we still doing
Yeah,
that?
no, that's my house rule. I like the idea that more bards make the Song of Rest as best as it can be. So
Oh,
you
man.
get it.
More like
It's like
here.
advantage.
My lips are chapped from the fireball. It's not coming out very good though. I need a little lip balm because they're like all crusty.
Cat grease.
Oh, there's my crappy roll.
Exact. Oh, my persuasion looks or my performance. Oh no,
Wow.
that's persuasion. I need performance. Hey.
You're persuading us to perform better?
Yep.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. So I will do my song of rest.
I can't sing very well because my throat's so dry from the fireball.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so
The Song of Rest, you get the full effect from it because it's not technically healing magic. It's you're easing the sorrows of the mind, as it were, and making everybody rest easier. Any hit die you use are not halved as well if you're taking a short rest. That's normal. Though do remember a few of you failed your saves last time and are down some hit die.
correct. Mine was pre-marked.
Yes. As you settle in for the day and of resting and light activity until the night, Phelan goes around getting the camp ready, more somewhat more defensible and settled in as you all are resting and doing his best to not disturb your long rest, and it works.
So
Those
the
of
short,
you-
the short rest works, and so does the first long rest group.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I get a long rest when I get up to take over the watch, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like the music isn't playing. Is the music playing for you guys?
Oh, nope.
Huh.
Ooh, 17.
Let's see. Zoom sound.
Oh, and a D6 on top of that. I forgot. A total of 6, right?
A total of 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm full. Thank God. It's the one good thing about having low hit points. It's easy to get to maximum.
It's a positive spin on it.
Yeah.
And so the midday rest is going by uneventfully. You guys can finish out the shifts, and it'll be mid-afternoon, early evening when you're done with that.
Okay.
So wait, so the second long rest got in?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was too busy eating.
No, it's okay. I'm about to go grab a soda. I will be right back in a potty break.
Uh-oh. Don't forget to wash your hands.
So Evo starts working on a song about how Shiny flew so high he burned the party to cinders. Though he thinks he's so great, he's nothing but somebody's dinner. There you go. Yeah, it's actually coming out pretty good. All joking aside, that's gonna be a hard one to live down there, Shiny. But
I know, man.
it's because you think that you're a wizard, but you're not a wizard. That's the problem with warlocks. They don't, you can't be an evocator where you could segregate like almost your entire party to not take damage, right?
Yep, true statement.
I think, was that what was going through your head, that you were gonna do that or no?
Dude, I had no idea that was going to blow back and do maximum damage all the way across our party, all the way down the hall. Like, that's what the GM chose to have it do.
I know,
There's
but
no other that could have been half damage, quarter damage, whatever, right?
yeah, I don't know.
You know, I respect the GM's decision, right? But I don't know how it would cause the maximum damage all the way, like in the entire freaking dungeon.
Seen the movie Backdraft? There you go.
I don't believe in anything Hollywood would purport to be actual science.
Well, the thing is, that's the great thing, is that D&D and playing online is pretty close to Hollywood.
So
Sorry.
yes, I agree that maybe that was not the best decision, but I also don't agree with actually how it played out. That's
Yeah, it's all right.
that defies logic.
Oh, no.
Where would the fire go?
So fire consumes oxygen, right? It goes away as it consumes oxygen. We might have been like suffocating in there because there's no oxygen left, but
Ooh.
it wouldn't just.
Don't give him an idea. You're just, if you find yourself in a hole, put down the shovel. Right?
Yeah, basically, in a cave, the fire's going to put itself out because it runs out of fuel. So you remember the fire triangle? That couldn't happen.
It's magic.
Well, it's magic, and basically, all that radius of fire comes from a wee little sized pea of magic that goes boom, and it expands out for almost as if you were opening the plane to the plane of fire and letting it in for a minute or so. Well, not a minute, but a second.
It's okay, Shiny. There you go, Hollywood. Sorry.
Yeah, it's magic, but it's also physics. The sphere had to go somewhere, so it jetted through the cave system as far as it could, which was just about where you guys were at. And
Okay, well, I hope I can use that in some other dungeon where I can shoot it out and it can kill everything in the dungeon for miles.
Well, you can
not
hope.
quite miles,
Wasn't
dude.
miles.
But yeah, please. I mean, if you find yourself in a spot like that again and you're surrounded, feel free.
Guys, respectfully, I'm jumping out tonight. I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh,
Right.
okay. All right. Well, that's what I get for being so hard on him, I guess. Sorry.
I missed something, I guess, beforehand.
No, I was just, I was razzing him.
Oh,
And so, but the last thing I was going to say is, like, after a long rest, Evo walks over and says, "Hey, man, we all make mistakes, but, I didn't get a chance to do that." So, Evo would basically see Shiny very dejected after we all rested, and would just go like, "Look, we were all heated in the moment and upset, and it was a life-threatening situation, but, we'll all get back on the saddle. Just remember that for next time. And, we all survived it, and that's the big thing. Now we can move forward." I didn't get to do my speech. I scared him off, so sorry. My bad.
Well, darn it.
Yeah,
That
it's all right.
sucks.
That's okay. I mean, when people have feelings, and sometimes things don't work out, and he'll be back next week. So.
Okie dokie. What do you guys want to do?
Well, he's got a lot going on too. So
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that until you said that, Dave. Sorry.
Back into the hole.
Back into the hole.
Well, we don't have a lot of choice because that's what we got to do.
Have we done a full rest?
Yeah.
Everybody's gotten a full rest in, yes. And oops, we can. And back the cave system. I'm going to leave Shiny in camp, so it's just you guys there.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So you head
Whoa,
back
Roland
into the
just
cave
ran
system.
out.
Woo!
Roman, what are you doing, man? I don't even see you anymore.
I
on
was
it.
sneaking.
They didn't come back.
Who didn't come back?
The dead.
Specters and the.
No, they haven't. All right, when I get to here, I'm gonna send out a ping for any more evil. Okay, hold back before anybody charges up. So, do I sense anything?
No, you do not.
All right, well, I don't sense any more entities attacking us. Doesn't mean there isn't any. This particular one right here is closest to the exit, so if something really bad happens, we have a direct line out. So, should we check this one out?
Sure. Are we? We want to go down and check that last chamber down there.
I don't know if it really matters. We want to see what's locked in here first, right? I don't know.
Okay,
We could vote.
that's good.
Shall we vote?
Let's do it.
Who wants to go deeper in? You can raise your hand. And who wants to... Anybody want to go deeper in? What about Cole? Cole want to look at the top?
Cole's,
Or does...
Cole's
Or...
voting yet.
Huh?
Cole's raising her hand.
Oh, that's not really fair. All right. Wow, okay. All right, then lead the way. Is everybody here? Wait, where's Killian?
Uh-oh.
it disappeared somewhere.
Uh-oh. Evaporate.
I thought he could see in the dark.
Get banned.
Everybody got so tiny all of a sudden.
There he is.
And I'm slowly entering, keeping an eye out for anything
Okay.
unusual. Sounds, smells.
Well, the whole of the place is rough-hewn stone walls. The tunnels snaking through as you guys are following them.
Okay.
It's
Well.
completely dark except for the light provided by Evo and Cole. And you're finding nothing alive or undead in the rooms or the hallways.
Well, At least we know we're safe on this level for the moment, unless something comes out of one of these holes. Shall we follow Evil's decision and our excellent suggestion to use the portal closest to the entrance?
That sounds like a great idea, says Cole.
We haven't
What do you
looked
think,
down
Ironsides?
fully down this hallway either.
Okay.
Hold up, Killian's a little bit behind here.
You guys turn around.
It's another portal at a dead end. So,
Oh, okay.
are they marked? All this looking at the openings, are they all marked similarly, or any
They are all
distinct
identical.
markings? They're all identical. Okay.
Did we ever figure out what the markings meant besides South Kenneth, right?
Let's see here. They are all a circular 4-foot wide adamantine hatch set into the floor with a simple locking mechanism at the center of the hatch and a small socket just to the left of the locking mechanism coated in blue enamel.
The funny thing is that just the lid itself is worth a fortune. Well,
Oh yeah, says Cole. That's fine adamantine.
are you guys gonna get closer? You gonna all stand down there at the bottom of the stairs.
I was just watching the rear, but if you need me to come down, I'll come down.
Well, we're up. We're closer to the exit.
That's what I meant.
So I'll toss the key over to Mordrin. Okay.
Oh.
I'm ducking.
Okay. All right, I will put the key into the slot and see if that does anything. If it needs a turn or a pull or a
Okay.
something.
You insert the key into it. Attempt to pull and nothing happens, so you give it the twist, and that seems to make an unlock happen. And you give it the tug to open it. And bear with me here.
I'm gonna cast a spell real quick.
What spell are you casting? I'm down screened right now.
It's armor of Agathos Thieves or whatever. It gives you 10 temporary hit points and then does cold damage when somebody hits you.
Oh. Okay.
It's in the chat. I need a few extra hit points just in case.
Right. Oh, that's out of my way. Hmm. All right, Mordrin, as you turn and open, you feel intense pain as electricity courses through your body from key
good.
to handle as you activate apparently some sort of magical trap.
Good.
And you take
Oh God.
a lot of damage, 13 points from that.
Oh man, Morgan.
As that courses through, you see the atypical lightning coursing across him as you do in special effects. It doesn't really happen in real life, but you know, it's Hollywood, as was mentioned about 10 minutes ago. And poof, you let go of it. It's an instantaneous course, and you're not stuck on there on a live wire.
Did I at least get it open?
Yeah, it's open, and it's rock underneath it. There's no. It doesn't go anywhere.
Oh. Well,
I'm gonna examine the trap.
Okay, go ahead and make a
Cole wants to help with that examination.
Okay. You guys would need to make character sheet real quickly. A investigation
Or perception.
checks.
Cole, how good is your investigation? Mine's not great.
Actually, pretty damn well.
I will help Cole. If you're familiar with traps, I will try to assist you. Nope, Cole, don't put your finger there. Yeah, you put it right where that burn mark is, Cole.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, it looks very shocking.
Just kept it off.
I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, that's
You
some.
want me to
That's,
take a look at it?
I'm not gonna say no, but just look what it did to Mordrin. So be careful.
All right. Let me go take a look at that.
I'll get out of the way.
Investigation, you say? All right, here we go.
Solid.
That looked like a normal trap to me.
Well, it's a magical trap, for sure.
bear with me. I'm reading through a couple of quick bits. Okay. No, it's either one. Let's see. That's a pretty gnarly looking trap there. And
It's complicated.
it's very complicated, and you're trying to figure out how you could have disabled it and or disarmed it or whatnot, and you're not able to get a hand on it, as it were.
Whoever made that is beyond me on their skill level. Obviously, well-made trap.
Yes. And quite painful, I can attest.
And a door to nowhere. Or a hatch.
Pushing down into it, is it indeed solid rock behind there?
Ooh,
After some weird illusion?
that's a really good thought. And you do feel stone.
If they wanted to create an illusion to hide the hole, they would have
Well, I
made
mean,
the
if they
door
wanted to
disappear.
hide the hole, they've done a great job by presenting us multiple ones to open. It could be we just have the wrong one.
Well,
Cole's
I
saying.
volunteer someone else to try and open the next one.
What do you wish to do?
Ironsides looks. He's like, I think I can stomach opening one of these.
All right, hand him the key. Pick your poison.
I believe I saw one to the north of us that looks like might be the right one.
Have we examined the key to see if it's got any clue as to which one it opens?
They all have the same blue enamel that matches, right?
Correct. And
Do you want us to try to disarm it first, or do you want to just go in and go for it, Ironsides?
Well, I will defer to the experts who might know of such better things. I don't mind opening straight up, but if someone wants to inspect it to let me know what I'm getting myself into, that'd be great.
seems like the smarter thing to do.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Roland, what's your investigation again?
It is +3.
What about you, Cole?
Plus
Plus
6.
All right. Well, do you feel comfortable looking at this, Cole?
I'll give it another shot.
Well, so we'll all look at it together, and now you got advantage.
Oh my
my God!
Come on,
I said,
Cole.
hold on a second. But I was trying to give you
We start getting the
advantage.
shitty rolls out now.
Well, okay. I don't know if Cole
You
just
get
was
advantage.
overly
Yeah.
zealous and went in there, and then
Cole gets another roll.
Yeah.
Okay, another roll.
I'm like, I wouldn't touch these two parts here with the key turned that way because it could electrocute you. There you
That's
go.
a bit more better.
Zap.
It's still you're not quite sure how to disarm it. You can't find a weak spot in this technology.
2 seconds.
Ironsides.
Hold on, Ironsides. Wait a second.
All right.
Wait 2 seconds as I'm looking over my spell list here. Does anybody have like ghost hands or magic fingers or anything like that?
Mage hand.
Well, I was trying to be cryptic, but if you want
Sure.
me just to say it.
Well, I'm looking right
Not.
now.
There's
that-
several different versions, probably under the same name.
Because I don't have it, so I may not know exactly, but no? A little telekinesis, maybe?
Prestidigitation wouldn't work, would you?
No. I don't know. I don't think a strong breeze would be enough to spin it around. But, having the ability to move objects with magic would be really good.
Create a floating weapon, but I don't think that would be particularly helpful.
All right. Well, can anybody make him resistant to a certain type of damage? Is there?
Lightning?
Well, I think there's some magic still. Let me make before I speak too much. Yeah. I don't know. I think there was some magic to make you resistant to certain elemental attacks or damage. I don't know. Something like that.
I have
Nothing.
heard of such things, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my forte, and I do not have that ability, so I just heard of rumors and stuff like that. Hey, but I could purify your water or drink if you want me to.
Absorb elements?
That sounds like it. Could be. I don't know.
But the way I'm reading the spell is that it's for... Because Cole has it, but the way I'm reading it is only she can use it to absorb stuff herself.
Then she'll need to be the one that does it.
Range and target herself, so...
Yeah. So we'll post it in the chat if you want us to give our...
Trying to post it in the... Alright, I'm not...
There it is. You got it. All right. The spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessens the effect on the story for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering type of damage until you start your next turn. Also, first time you hit with the melee weapon, yeah, that would do it.
Alright, we'll cast that.
You have to call the type of damage?
No, it's the first damage that you get hit with.
Oh. Okay. elemental
I
damage.
believe I did just cast it, so if I did that wrong, I
Because it says use the
Yeah,
damage type of the triggering attack: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
All right. Well, she burned that spell. She's got it. Ironsides hands over the key to Cole.
Oh, it's a
And
reaction. I mean, you don't have to even really do it until you take the damage, honestly.
Good point. All
Okay.
right. She opens it up.
All right. And indeed gets shocked. For not much damage. The spell, obviously. I mean,
Yeah, man.
the whole idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, or unless there's a saving throw, right? Or not?
Resistance is half? Or, yeah, resistance is half.
So she just takes 1 point.
She just takes 1 point of damage, but she's charged up an energy capacitor on her
Body.
body to be able to release a die 6 of damage in her next melee attack.
I didn't get that.
That's pretty cool.
You
All right,
didn't
so-
cast that spell.
Did not.
Unfortunately, it is also just rock underneath that hatch.
She feels the power surge through. She's like, this feels kind of nice.
Ooh.
Well, this will be a difficult and painful process of elimination.
That's what it is. Well, Kaylin, you're just sitting over here hiding in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I say we go down to the farthest one then. We might as well.
Sure. It's our greatest likely point of our next failure.
Well, each one of these are a fresh chance. All right, let's really take a serious look at this, Roland.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to investigate to help whoever wants to make the final roll. All right, look it over. Okay, there's the same kind of points in the symbols right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Were you rolling for the... You got to call out your roll before you just roll dice. So I'm assuming then you were going to...
investigation check again, like we were doing the other day.
So, all
Yeah,
right.
but-
Well,
You would have had advantage.
right, and then also...
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's okay. And then if we wanted to give you like Bardic Inspiration this time, we could have done so. So, you know.
Also, Cole would cast guidance on herself.
Oh man, see, we even forgot that. Guidance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute.
So that
And
makes
it's concentration spells. So you get another roll attempt if Cameron is good with that, and then
Yeah, you guys were attempting to give advantage.
and then you want to how much? Oh, you want to give a little bit of your inspiring? Well, okay, never mind.
She's just rolling horrible left and right tonight.
Yeah.
Not doing well.
Well, you know, I haven't done anything with anything, so let me take a look here.
All right. I will point out what I showed Cole and attempt to make sense of it to Roland again.
She can continue her guidance.
All right. See, no, right there, and so she's gonna move the guidance over to Roland.
Roland.
All right. And then Roland, you got this, man. No problem. So you get 1d6 of Bardic Inspiration as well.
All right.
So you get advantage and Bardic Inspiration and 1d4.
And one. Okay.
So you get
or
1d6 and 1d4.
Right.
Damn.
Nice.
25. Now, that should be hopefully do it.
Okay, you've looked at a few of these now, and looking at this one, you are able to see the highly crafted mechanism, trap, magical, engineered. The three of you are able to see where, if you had tried to pick the lock, where the electrical discharge would go off as it has, even though you had a key. This one is lacking one piece in that the key will not trigger a discharge.
Okay. Morgan,
So
you want to do the honor since it won't shock you this time?
Is that Cole? Cole has a key, right?
Yeah.
I don't know Vasky.
Ironsides would be able to do it too. He doesn't mind.
Well, it shouldn't shock anybody at this point. So,
As I stand way back away.
all right,
All right,
you want to give it a shot?
Ironsides is going to take one for the team and open up the hatch.
Okay, well, it shouldn't shock you because this is probably the one that has the hole in it.
Indeed, as you turn the key, pull the hatch open, there's no stone floor there. There is a 4-foot diameter hole of smooth stone going down with a ladder in the side of it, down into darkness.
All right, who wants to go
Excellent.
first?
2, 3,
I'll
not
cast,
it.
I'll go. Ironsides.
Well, let's cast some lights down there first. I'll cast my dancing lights down there.
Okay.
What do we see?
You send your dancing lights down there in a trail of several lights,
Yes, correct. A train of lights.
which go down about 30 feet and hit a wall of darkness and go through it, and they don't shine back. You can tell that the spell is still active and moving like you intended it to, but it's now not shining through.
Got it. Someone is definitely trying to hide something down there. You know, I am going to dispel the darkness.
Not attack it?
Not attack it.
All right.
I am going to... Oh, wait a minute. Do I still have it, or did I get rid of it? Nope, I still got it.
Bear with me for I moved. Okay, what level are you casting your Dispel Magic at?
I have no higher than third level spells, so I'm gonna cast it at the third level.
All right. You go into your casting, send it off there, and the darkness persists.
Oh, that is magic higher than I can dispel.
Hmm.
Someone really wants no light to come forward.
Hmm. Back through my notes.
We could drop something in there, says Cole.
I have a sun rod. Can I drop the sun rod down? Ironside says.
Yeah.
Feel free.
We have
Well, he already sent his lights down there, so the light won't go through. I was looking for sound,
Oh, sound. Oh, my apologies.
like I'm gonna drop maybe a copper piece or something.
Well, you got one. Feel free.
Nobody minds.
Well, it's your
Sure.
copper piece. Yeah.
Make a wish.
A copper piece for a week. Okay, let's see. Yeah, basically, almost the instant after the darkness, you can hear the tinking of the copper piece off of metal. Echoes back up, and she goes, it's only like 10 feet further past that it hit. She's doing the math on her fingers.
Let's go.
All
Somebody
right,
want to go
sure.
check it out?
I jump in and start climbing down.
Okay. So you're going first. Is anybody going with him, or is he going by himself?
I'm going with. Ironside is gonna jump down and go with him.
Okay.
I'll go too.
Anybody else? Okay.
No.
Sure. Anybody else?
Well, we'll line up and go down. I'll go down.
Okay. You're all climbing down the ladder. Evo, you're right above the dark, foggy darkness that's there at the edge of vision, which is right below your feet.
I just keep going.
Okay.
No reason to hesitate unless I start screaming from pain.
There's no pain as you go through the darkness, and your feet do encounter more rungs from the ladder.
Okay. Just keep going.
Okay. You breach down into the darkness with your head now, and a dim light. Actually, no. Overridden by the dancing lights. Actually, is that a concentration spell,
It is.
Roland? So that went away when you cast your Dispel.
Oh, okay.
No, the spell is instantaneous. It wouldn't have gone away.
The Dispel. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm asking. Do you get to? One of them is a concentration. Is the dancing lights one a concentration?
It is, but
Dancing
Dispel
Lights is
magic
concentration.
is
It
instantaneous.
is instantaneous. Yeah.
Okay, so that does not affect. Then the dancing lights are there amongst a dimmer light, which is being overridden because it's only about the brightness of a flickering candle emanating from a small crystalline globe embedded in the ceiling next to the ladder. The room is a spherical, almost perfect sphere, approximately 20 feet across. It's completely metal. The only exit, as you're coming down the ladder, seems to be the one in the roof that you're climbing away from and coming down to the floor. An octagonal metal plate is set into a pedestal at the center of the room. This plate is 1 foot across and contains 9 sockets. 5 blue enamel sockets, 2 green sockets, and 2 brown sockets. There are obviously, otherwise I would have mentioned them first, no other occupants of the room except for yourselves as you start descending the ladder and entering the room. The panel...
5 were blue, 2 were brown.
I'll
And
repeat
2 are
that.
green.
Five
Two are
blue,
green.
2 green, 2 brown.
2 brown, yeah.
Okay.
Correct. In fact...
So do you have your brown pants on?
I've got a
Mhm.
brown note.
They're already deep dark brown.
Hopefully this comes up as what the panel looks like.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
Obviously, without the Blazing Phoenix TMs signature
Right.
icon.
Oh, okay. 2 green, 1 green. Got it.
I've heard of this before. If we plug in each of the special keys in these holes, we'll create the giant Warforged named Poltron.
Hmm.
And we'll save the day.
Not be that big if he can fit into this tank we're in.
Now, this is just the head.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm done joking. So, the indentations on the panel, I mean, it looks there's sockets, but are the sockets filled with gems or no?
No, they appear to be like above the with a spot that a key could go into.
Each
Have
one?
Yes.
Oh,
Now that I've shown you guys the key, have I?
No.
Might as well do that. It's kind of pretty, and somebody went to the effort of drawing it. Let's see. I'm going to probably have to paste that. Wherever I copied it to. Oh, okay, I guess I'm just going to have to go get it. Phew.
Oh, who's? Oh, we had somebody. Totally Markable. Sorry, guys. Not paying enough attention to the stream.
Woo!
Woohoo! Indeed. That's not gonna work.
Well,
Looking at the layout, I see maybe sky and earth below. Brown up at top center would be the one that breaks that pattern up. Anybody else see any type of pattern to them?
None that I've discerned yet.
well, so but
Really?
there's sockets that we have to put something in it, right? Or is it a keyhole for our key?
Looking at least the blue ones, they are the same shape as the hatch blue enamel keyhole.
Sorry, Killian, did you say something?
It looks pretty.
Oh. I was hoping you were going to come up with some, like, intrinsic, super awesome, like, Warforged lore that would help us out.
Didn't we find a plate in the forge?
A plate in the forge.
A 7-point star plate. Or was
No, that was a star,
something
yeah.
else? Okay.
Was that adamantine star we were retrieving?
I'll roll a
That's-
history roll to see if this reminds me of anything.
Okay, sure.
It's a pretty good roll.
How much was it? I'm down screened.
19.
Wow. Pretty much the you don't remember anything from the past, but you're fairly certain that the key that you have will at least fit these blue ones.
It's blue key.
Hmm.
Yeah, we don't have a green or a brown.
Correct.
Does it look pickable?
Well,
Green or the brown?
you could investigate it to see.
Oh, God. What do you think, Roland? Is this pickable? As I give him advantage to take a look.
Yeah,
No, I
it uses
don't.
a key.
Well,
I
if
would
it
think
uses
if
a
it
key,
uses a key.
we should be able to pick it, right? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to give you advantage, but I failed, so. To investigate.
I'll straight up try to pick it just to see if anything happens.
You don't want to
Okay.
investigate it first? What? Okay.
I'm gonna
Well, did you
look
do that?
around. Are there any, like, spigots or anything that's going to fill this tank with some Would perhaps.
Make a perception roll.
Boom.
Pretty good.
How much was that?
23.
You are fairly certain that this is as perfect as one could get a steel sphere with no like nozzles or
Okay.
whatnot that might pour anything.
Except for
Like
that big
that.
hole in the roof, right? That big hole in the roof could pour a bunch of stuff on us.
Well, if there was something on the other side of it.
Well, the ladder up, and then there was that orb thing up there that was blocked in the darkness, right?
The orb thing's in here, isn't it?
Oh, or is this the orb?
There's a little crystal orb that would be providing very dim light, but your light is overriding it.
Okay, got it.
Because you still have your light on, and he's got his dancing lights.
But there was a threshold that we passed through that was causing a darkness, right?
There was you passed through some sort of threshold, and your light does not emanate up out of it either, because you only see that swirling dark cloud of darkness above, where you know there is a hatch.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check on that, by the way.
Okay. How much is that?
14.
You're fairly certain that is the effect, since it's not dark in here and dark up there, of a Mordenkainen's sanctum spell, which allows to have a private area. It doesn't create darkness on either side. It's just a wall. You don't get to look through here kind of effect.
Wow, and then his dispel magic didn't take that out, huh?
No, it's decently powerful magic.
Does the key look like it'll fit in any of the other color holes?
It does not. They are differently shaped.
Well, Roland, I can't think of a reason why you shouldn't want to try to pick it. It's up to you, man. But I'll try to give you some pointers.
Well, I mean, try putting the key in that we have.
Well, I was going to try to pick the keys we don't have, so...
Yeah, the green and brown, see if they're...
Can't help you, man, but I will give you another Bardic Inspiration. I'm almost down to my last one, though.
Alright.
You can do this, Roland. I believe in you, man.
So, let's see. Lockpicking is...
Maybe Cole, can you give a little bit more guidance as he's sticking his picks in that hole?
Yeah, we can give him some advantage there.
It would be your guidance.
Guidance. Yeah.
So, what is that? What's picking? Because it's not sleight of hand.
It is sleight of hand. Basically, you get your proficiency, with your dex bonus total. Yeah, so...
Yeah. Well, I also have Mastercraft.
Oh, crap. I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's an additional +1. So
that's correct.
So it'd be a D6, D4 +1 plus your sleight of hand skill, basically.
Yeah. So here we go.
We'll stand back.
That's on the flat roll, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
How much was that?
So 23, 28, and D4, 28,
Plus
30.
one.
30.
No, I already put the +1 in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, maybe I didn't. 27? Yeah, I did. 30, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. With all of that, you determined that the lock would have bent under your artful ministrations and opened if it were openable by normal means. But there is a magic involved in it that requires the keys that are coded to the lock. So it is technically unpickable because it's not a mundane lock and has some sort of strange magical...
Or if you have a knock spell.
Or if maybe.
Oh wait, better roll Arcana for that. I know too much.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Yeah,
That's
see,
exactly
that's why I
what
gotta get Arcana with all my characters, because I know this. But, okay, 17.
A 17 would allow you to know about our knock. Damn it. And that would open doors. This is not a door.
Well,
It's
it opens
really
locks too. I
not
thought.
even a lock. It's more of a. You're getting, from what Roland is saying, it is a some sort of system that is intrinsic to the keys that are coded to it and a function of the room. So,
Thinking back to the prior doors that we opened, were there any symbols on those doors that might line up with whatever's going on here?
let's see. Other than the blue enamel and the brown and the green, which indicate that there's probably other keys that are coded for that, no.
We could look to see if it's trapped and just try the blue key and the blue lock to see what happens. Maybe the different keys, it responds in different ways.
Yeah.
Blue
okay.
is right in the middle.
Feel free.
Yeah. Whew. That was very terrible.
I'm not putting my hand on those things again.
Well, you suggested it. Come on.
So
I did.
So
bear
what
with
you
me
suggesting?
on
You put
all
the
this.
blue key in the center.
This is what the key looks like off to the side. Pardon the scratching. I was trying to, color up the words that are back there so you can't read them.
Gotcha.
I mean, do they look like bizarre tentacles, like elder being things on the back end? Oh no,
They
that's
look
the key.
That's
okay,
the
I
key.
see. Yeah, that's weird. It looks very Cthulhu-esque with like tentacles or something.
It does look kind of like that. They aren't. It is entirely rigid. It is not tentacly, but it does look like that.
Like they could be tentacles. I mean, in a key, like a statue. I'm not saying they're wriggling. I mean, it's like
This, you can tell that it's designed to look like tentacles, but this is giving you the purchase to be able to twist it. It's the flat
Okay.
part of the key,
Sure.
the head.
No, I get it. I'm
Yeah.
looking over this key again. It's like, I don't know. Do we really want to unlock? I mean, I'm looking at this thing. I'll make another history check. It's just looking at now seeing a picture of, like, I feel like this could be a very bad thing to do. I don't know.
We got this far, and now you have doubts.
Well, I just put it together. None of the rest of you guys didn't say anything, but look at this key. I mean, it looks like a kind of like Kraken tentacles, right? Or something like that. Am I right or wrong in my assessment?
Well, I was just thinking whatever it does, it's probably magical. It actually turns alive and reaches into the lock and does its thing.
I rolled a 19. How do I feel about this?
It didn't writhe or turn alive when you used it on the hatch above.
No, I never expected that to do it, but I'm more thinking that the key symbolizes unlocking something really horrific. And this is a giant prison. And now I'm starting to like, what? I thought we were just here to try to like find like a forge, but I mean a forge may look like a hammer or something, but seeing like I'm gonna try to examine the key in the script.
You see what you see there on there. The symbols don't mean anything to you. The scant few that are on it. It's blue, crystalline there at the head. The oddly shaped tentacles there do remind you of that, but you've never heard of a demon prison that had such a dainty little key to unlock it.
It doesn't. It has several, and then it also is covered by adamantium. And my parents were like some of the greatest adventurers of all time. This is like right up the alley with something they would tell me not to do on a daily basis.
Do not use the doohickey on the thingamajig. It never ends well.
So I will.
The room is, you're being as widely traveled and knowledgeable as you are. The room is not adamantite, it's steel.
It doesn't make me feel that much better. Mordred, if you want to put the key in and turn it, I'm not going to stop you.
I almost died last time I put a key in a hole and turned it. Somebody who hasn't almost died recently can put the key in the hole.
I'm going to take the key and then I'm going to sit down and start examining it, going through the ritual of identify, because obviously there's magics on it as well. Most likely.
Okay. You take the time, go through the ritual, and identify the key. The key is indeed magical, and it opens. It basically, you go through, and it is the magical version of it's a magical key. It opens up things that are attuned to it, or it is attuned to. And it does not. There's no sense of it coming alive. You don't get transported to a mental plane of attuning and or any of that. That's its only function is opening locks.
Right, but depending upon how powerful those locks are, I would think that it would be common, uncommon, and rare, very rare, legendary or doomsday. I mean, depending upon what kind of like wards and stuff it unlocks, right? It wouldn't be just a minor magic item if it unlocked, Grovor the Earth Devourer compared to Happy Bunny Playtime. I would assume, there would be heavy magics to protect the key, and you would need to have heavy magics to unlock it.
The key is, I'm gonna go with highly resistant to damage, and it is in part for some high level magics, not doomsday level stuff, but something on par that could cut through solid stone with the smoothness of that perfectly circular shaft that you came down, and on that level, beyond what you guys couldn't do.
That's pretty frightening to me. I tell everybody kind of how I interpret this, but
you also don't have a purebred wizard here that can cast serious magics yet. You're working on it, but I mean.
So this rod key thing that we have, does it look like it could fit multiple different ways in this lock?
It'll fit in. It looks like its head and key will fit any of the blue enameled pieces, being that there's 5 of them, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and 1 in the center.
Right. We've still got to find the brown and the green key.
Well, unless the blue key, like I said, the blue key may bring about the reaction we want.
Okay, well then go for it.
While he was identifying, did I have enough time for a short rest to get some hit points back?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and...
Oh, Roland could have sang you a little song of rest.
It's true.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. If I know you're going to be healing up.
Oh, yeah, well, they rubbing some dirt in my wounds.
I'm a little busy, though. That's why I can't do it.
All right, so here we go. You want me to do a performance to see how well I do it, or just roll the song of rest?
Whatever is the most fun. If you like to throw the performance out there to see how well you are, go for it.
Yeah,
It will work regardless, because it is an ability that is not based on it, but heck, it's a role-playing game.
Let's see if I can really calm you.
Nice.
Kind of
Top of your game, but
you know, it's,
better than I could do.
whoa, but he's
Wow.
into it.
Wow. All right. Well, that takes me back up.
The acoustics in here are as if you were in a steel guitar. You know, a steel room. The acoustics are bouncing really well.
Excellent. Well, that brings me up to full. I am going to, based on what they encountered with the configuration of the locks before, does this one appear to be similarly trapped?
Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
Okay, that will not go well. Surprisingly.
Right. Nice. It doesn't have a handhold to lift the hatch, so that's the immediate obviousness.
Hmm.
So this plate is like 1 foot in diameter. It's not the hatch. It's not a portal to somewhere else. Through the investigations from other people and as well as the identify, this is a control panel. Whatever it's going to do,
Ooh.
it's going to
Okay.
do something, but it's not like going to pop open. There's no hinges.
Right.
can
Okay.
see.
Then I will just go ahead and put it in the very center, in the blue socket, and give it a turn.
Okay.
I'll give everybody a warning first.
Giving everybody the warning, you
Key
turn
in the hole.
key, turn the key in the hole, and it clicks. There's a slight vibration, and nothing happens.
Good vibrations.
Anyone feel any different? We time travel? Maybe if we went back outside to look around, maybe it's some type of portal that transported us somewhere, or did nothing whatsoever.
Cole's like, crap, Shiny's not here. And then giggles.
Ooh.
I didn't notice anything, she says,
Hmm.
aside from my poor joke.
Huh. I will.
Well, I think you
Put it
probably
in-
need the other keys in there to finish the sequence.
Maybe. It's a lot of keys we're going to have to track down if that's the case.
Well, can you?
I
can
put
you
it
pull
in
out the
all
key?
of. Yeah, does it pull out?
It pulls out, yeah.
Having turned it?
You basically, it won't pull out in the position that you're at, like a lock. So you
Hmm.
put it back to neutral, and you can pull it out.
Hmm.
Got
Okay,
it.
so it doesn't let me pull it out after it's been turned. Okay, which means either we're going to need 4 more blues,
And that was
or
just, go ahead.
somehow memorizes that it's been turned.
and that was you inserting it into the center blue key.
Yes.
No, just keep going then.
Center blue. So I will go to the blue to the left
Okay.
after inspecting it as well.
They all look the same.
Okay. I will put it in there and turn it.
A powerful vibration, not just a little one, shakes the walls of the chamber, and slowly the entire room begins to rotate. You have to move to keep from falling down, as if you were in, like a hamster ball. But the grooved floor helps you stay on your feet. In less than a minute, the chamber has rotated, and now the entryway appears as a doorway into a corridor instead of a hatch in the ceiling.
Does it stop?
So it's like an elevator.
And it does stop.
So we now no longer have the exit that we once had.
Right.
Correct. And let me...
Okay.
Well, go back to the center and see if we go back to where we can get out.
Well, was there anything you wanted to read?
Do you wish to do that? You basically see a hallway stretching out before you that is dimly lit. And you're able to pull the key out like you were able to before.
Ah, okay.
You got to go back to a neutral position to pull it out. So
gotcha.
The act of turning it clockwise activates it, and then counterclockwise.
So then I go to the blue in the center again and turn it. Does it return us?
It does. After 1 minute and it rotating, it turns you back so that the ladder is pointing up and the hole is going into darkness rather than a lit hallway.
Okay. So basically the ball has rotated 90 degrees.
Correct.
Okay. Well, shall we go back, or do you want to go through all of the blues?
At this point, we understand that we can still escape, so dealer's choice. Feel free to test them out as you see fit.
I'll put it in the one in the upper left.
Upper left?
Upper left.
It goes through the same vibrations and rotates and moves into the fact that there is another hallway that I'm going to now.
I'm going to mark that hallway with a piece of chalk or some berries or something. So if we know that we're not rotating through everything, if we come back to this one, then we'll see that we've been there.
All right. Well, the first hallway was dark. Just your light was lighting it up.
Mm-hmm.
And the first hallway ended in a doorway about 20 feet deep.
Right.
The hallway you're looking at now is dimly lit at points along the corridor, stretching out 30, 40, 50 feet.
Yeah, I'm just going to make a mark on the side of the wall so we know, and I'll put this as number 2 since it's the second one we looked at.
Okay.
Okay, well, then shall we cycle through the blues?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll just go in clockwise and do the upper right blue.
Okay, let's see then. Upper right. As it rotates, and you guys avoid tripping over the ladder, and keep your feet. Nobody has to make any dex checks or anything. It is a mirror image of the previous hallway,
but it's not the same hallway.
Does not have your number 2 mark on it.
I will put number 3.
Okay.
Okay, and then we will go to the blue on the right.
All right, and it rotates and shifts, and again you have another mirror image of your first hallway, which is dark, but your light does pour into it, and there is a door at the end of the hallway about 20 feet deep.
Well, put a number 4 if there's no mark there.
And there is no mark there because you didn't mark the first one either.
Right.
Well, do you want to go back to the first one and go see
Sure.
where that door goes?
And we'll mark
Okay.
that.
And
Okay.
we'll go back to the one at the far left.
All right. It takes about a minute. Rotates around and opens up on the hallway. Does not have a number 4 marked on it.
Okay, but number 1.
Okay.
And then let's go look at number 2 just to make sure our marks aren't disappearing.
Okay. So
Okay.
we'll go to 2.
It rotates, vibrates. Everybody keeps their feet. It rotates. The opening comes into view of the hallway, and lo and behold, the marking that was there still is.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, we got it semi-mapped out, so
Back to 1.
sure.
Okay.
Anybody
We will
else?
start at number 1.
Is number 1 not a lucky number for anybody?
That works.
Gillian?
It's a nice number.
Ironside? Cool.
A game.
Okay. Well, all right, Morgan, you picked 1. Let's do 1.
Let's do 1.
All right. So it rotates around and comes back to the hallway that does still have the number 1 on the side.
Excellent.
And with that, hopefully this works right, because I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do. And should bring you all into the spherical room.
We are in the round room.
And I wonder if I can do this.
Finding it difficult to go pee in the corner.
Huh, I can do that.
Can't see.
Then, there. Okay. And you this is the room. That's the little panel there in the center. The ladder going up, just off of it, and the hallway going, air quotes, west.
Excellent. Shall we then?
Yeah.
I nominate a tank.
I'll go first.
So go ahead and make a marching order for yourselves as you're entering the hallway with whatever preparations you do. Oh, oops. He was there before.
He's been sneaking behind the whole time, following us.
Perhaps.
Crafty. Marching order.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, you come up to a more normal-looking door, but also with the blue enameled keyhole.
I used the key last time. I will pass it to the front.
I'll grab it.
Excellent.
Stick it in the hole.
You stick it in the hole, and it unlocks. You hear the clicking, and you can bring it back to the neutral position to retrieve said key.
How much time was we spent?
Down here, go with a half hour.
Okay. I got a duration of an hour, so
On.
the armor.
Oh,
Gotcha. Okay. So the door unlocks, but is still closed.
I'll open it.
Do so. And before you is a room, much as you can see. Tables, shelves, chairs. The crystal in the entrance hatchway is dim. The light in here is full. It does not seem to be functioning poorly. The equivalent of an ever-bright lantern that you're all familiar with from the city of Sharn. It appears to be a small library or study. 2 sturdy oak desks are set against the left wall. The rest of the room is filled with shelves lined with scrolls and leather-bound books.
So library.
office,
Research center.
HR.
Well, start looking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything
Go
that's
ahead.
important.
Yeah, there don't appear to be anything moving at you with ill intent. In fact, there is a corpse of a dead female
Ew.
slumped over the nearer of the 2 desks.
Well, that sounds like it could be dangerous.
Is it fresh?
Does any of
Is
these
it
books or writings
decomposed?
in the room look familiar to Cole?
Go ahead and make a investigation check for Cole. And what was the other question?
Hey,
Is the corpse fresh? Is it
As
decomposing?
fresh as the dead folk up on the mound. So yes,
Oh wow.
very
Okay.
fresh. Cole's investigation of the books leads her to believe that most of these appear to be business ledgers, and flipping through the titles concerned with quantities of food purchase, receipts for bulk spell components, and similar kinds of information. Not necessarily a library, but more perhaps like someone said, an HR, perhaps
Finance
managerial
Should
spot.
Logistics.
be. Well, oh, Shiny's not here to detect all the magic and stuff anymore. That's a bummer.
Shall we search the corpse?
You want to talk to the corpse?
What?
We can talk to corpses?
We can try.
Alright,
You can
so
ask them if they know
down
anything about a brown
low.
key or a green key.
Or forge that we're supposed to be looking for.
No, that too.
Up to you guys.
I'm okay with
Well,
it.
I mean,
That's up on you, man.
All right.
It's not my bag, baby.
we may want to. I mean, if this is just purchasing department, we may want to wait. Maybe we can find a member of management and
Maybe this is a member
to
of
them.
management.
We could do that as well. I can't talk to everyone.
I mean, it's you're the talkative one, so feel free.
Well, let's do your first impulse. So let's search the body to see if maybe they have a key. Maybe they have a map or a book. Tells us what where we need to go.
Or a note. Yes.
Or a note. Yeah, exactly. We'll start with that.
Okay, who's doing the searching?
I will investigate if since I think I'm. Is that the desk that the body's at, or?
I'm assuming you were talking about investigating the dead body.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's do that.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
Nope.
Okay.
Just the body.
Well, it's a human in robes.
Got it.
Just a simple, probably stain-resistant robe. Who's lying on top of an let's see here, an especially ornate scroll, and does not have any death wounds to her, just appears to have keeled over dead, which, being one of the ones that you went through the corpses out on the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were dead from wounds on there, and there were dead from people just dead. They were just no wounds, just keeled over wherever they were at, which you assume was the effects of the morning.
The morning. Okay.
And this looks to be the same idea.
All right. Well, I will uncover the scroll from the body.
All right. She's also wearing a House Kenneth signet ring. Also furthering the fact that she's supposed to be there.
Got it.
Might come in handy.
Does it look similar to ones I've seen before, or is it slightly different?
Just an atypical signet ring, much like you could use to, like a badge or a stamp ring.
Got it.
It's got the indents if she were to press it into wax.
Okay.
But it's also attractive and like a badge.
I will look at the scroll. Do I understand the writing on it, or?
Let's see here. Scrolls, much as they should, would have the warnings first instead of at the back, like a really good movie. It's funny, but it's not. It is titled, and the fact that you've already opened it and a curse would have affected you, but it's not one of those kind of scrolls, and you note that it is a scroll of resist energy. Could have been a very useful about 30 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Good. How look, does she have anything else on her?
She does not. In fact, there's a quill pen with an ink well nearby. Another ledger of much as a quartermaster and or logistics would have in front of them, annotating the latest or whatever she's going over with in the way of stuff coming and going and being used and needing to be reordered.
Okay, does it search the desks? Anything in the desks?
You have more ink, more quills, more paper. There are empty log and not logs, but logs, accounting books, not just plain, but has little columns and stuff already printed onto them.
Blank ledgers.
Blank ledgers, yes, thank you.
Okay, well, shall we?
A whole shelving of everything. Again, just pertaining to other books of this sort here. And of course, fully functioning light.
That speaks volumes for the reliability of their manufacture. Shall we go head back to our round room and look for the next aperture? I'll start heading back that way.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Everything is there.
I will grab the scroll still.
Okay. You pocket that. Or pouch
I'm
that, or
I'm an
backpack
Evo.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
All right. So shall we try number 2?
Yep.
So we'll go to number
in
2
order.
next.
Okay. You put the key in, and the spherical room rotates again, still taking about a minute as it rotates around and over and lines up with the lit up hallway with the number 2 you've written in chalk there on the smooth stone wall. And
Excellent.
sure. Close that one off.
Perfect.
This is actually handling out rather well. Trying walls.
You were like a ninja, ETT.
There is light in this hallway, as you can see. Evo's light is superseding the dim lights of the hallway.
Okay.
There's a door you can see off to the right, and a couple, one to the north and west at the end of the hallways. If they're not showing up, I apologize. This was a little bit of a rough map.
They're there.
And let me make sure I'm on the right place here, and just going to lock those up real quick until you choose which way you want to go, what you want to investigate. Missing rest.
Which way we going?
No. Somebody else can lead. I'm just providing light at this point.
We got 3 doors to pick from.
Let's do the one closest to where we came from.
Okay.
That way it's not behind us.
Okay. That's that one. Obviously, nothing in the hallway jumps out at you. Yet. This door. Make sure things are right here. Has a brown enamel lock.
Well, that's a bummer.
Okay, well. Hopefully we will be able to find the brown key. I will leave it to you, Ironsides, then, to choose which door to go from.
Well, might as well go counterclockwise. We'll hit the one up here at the top.
Okay, so going for the top one next. It is 10 8:52 local, which is 9:52 for you Westerners,
Oh,
and even more. Do we wish to stop here
That'd be great.
if now is a good time, then certainly.
Yeah.
before we step into the next one? Yes.
And Roland, is
Yeah.
that Shiny
Sure.
sneaking up behind you?
Is it?
And maybe he's there. All right, well then I guess we're gonna close it out till next week. Hope everyone had a good time. Yep, we got a little snarky. I think we upset one of our guys. I have already apologized, and hopefully he's doing better. But he had a long weekend, so Shiny will be back for more adventures with us probably next week, and we'll see where all these passages lead us. Probably to room with a lot of brown in it. So, all right, so.